Tonight, Umar bin Khattab met a mother who cooked stones. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I invite you to pause for a moment and close your eyes and imagine a night filled not with laughter but with the sound of hunger. Imagine children crying, not because they are afraid, but because their stomachs are empty. This is not a fictional story. This is not an exaggeration. This is a true story from Islamic history, from the time of Umar ibn Khattab. May Allah be pleased with him. It is a story that teaches us what leadership truly means and how far a mother's love can go to protect her children's heart. That night, while most of the city of Medina was asleep, Umar bin Khattab was awake, and he wasn't resting in comfort nor surrounded by luxury or guards. Instead, he walked through the streets of Medina alone and silently observing the condition of his people. Because Umar believed one powerful principle: a leader who doesn't feel the pain of his people has felt his responsibility. As he walked through the darkness, a sound suddenly stopped him in his steps. The sound of children crying. Not the cry of play, not the cry of fear, but the cry of hunger. Umar followed the sound until he reached a small tent on the outskirts of the city. Inside that tent, there was a mother and her children. And the children were crying, holding their empty stomachs. Umar approached them gently and asked, "Why are your children crying?" The mother answered with tired voice, "They are hungry." And then Umar noticed a pot placed on the fire. He asked again, "What are you cooking?" The mother replied calmly, "I am cooking water and stones." Yes, it's stones. Not to be eaten, but to make her children believe that food was coming. She continued, "I only want them to stay patient until they fall asleep." Then, without knowing that the man standing before her was the leader of the Muslim Ummah, she said words that pierced Umar's heart. And she said, "Allah will judge Umar bin Khattab for what is happening to us." At that moment, Umar was silent. And also, the strong, brave, and respected leader felt his heart shake. And that night, Umar bin Khattab cried. Can you imagine that? He immediately turned away and rushed to Baitul Mal, the public treasury. There, he took a sack of flour, oil, and other food supplies, and his servant over to carry the sack for him. But Umar refused and said, "Will you carry my sins for me on the day of judgment?" So Umar carried the heavy sack on his own back, and when he returned to the tent, he placed the food down and began to cook with his own hands. The leader of a great nation stood by the fire, stirring the pot, preparing food for hungry children. That's so amazing, right? He fed them one by one until their tears turned into smiles. Umar stayed there, watching them eat until he was certain that they were full and calm. Only then did Umar bin Khattab live. If Umar bin Khattab, a leader chosen by Allah, feared being questioned for the hunger of one family, then what about us? We live in a world full of comfort, yet hunger still exists. Islam teaches us that faith is not only in prayer but also in care. And not only in words but in action. And also, we have to remember this night. The night a mother cooks tons, the night a leader carried food on his back, and the lesson that still speaks to us today. That compassion is strength, that responsibility is faith, and that no child should ever cry from hunger while we remain silent. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.